All right. To everyone watching this broadcast, welcome to the DKLJ Political News with me, myself, Keith Langford, as your host. Before I really get into this broadcast, I would like to apologize to you all for not having a broadcast last week. Last week, though, my wonderful wife had me do some rearranging from of the bedroom, and it took pretty much all day, and I didn't get done with it until late at night. So yeah. So again, I am sorry for not having a broadcast last week. So I do hope that you can forgive me for this. Now, with that said, the reading of the comments, like I always promised that I would do, there was just one comment that was left from all of you on this channel, but the comment was offensive, so I had it removed from the comment area. Like I said in the previous broadcast, I'm going to remove any offensive comments. I do not want to promote any type of violence or anything like that, or anything of that nature. So please, by all means, do not leave any offensive comments. With that said, let's continue with the show. Tonight, I would like to talk about a couple of things. The first one is the California governor recall that is going on, even as I speak, even right now. As of right now, the recall team has about 1.6 to 1.7 million signatures collected this far. The number of signatures they need to get is 1.4 to 1.5 million signatures, and they've pretty much got it. But now with that said, there might be a special election this year for a new governor for the state of California. But the thing is, if the number of signatures don't pass, this would be all for nothing. So the more signatures they get, the better chance for this recall vote to happen. Now, Governor Newsom has been watching the whole thing since the recall. People have gotten to about 1.2 million signatures, but he is now a little scared because of the fact that there are now about 1.7 million signatures, and that the numbers continue to grow today and every day. Now, to the second thing I would like to talk about. The second thing I would like to talk about is the passing of Rush Limbaugh, a person who is hated from the left side of the aisle, a person who never backed down from telling you the truth about what is going on in politics. I found out today that the Florida governor has asked that the flags across the state be half staff for the funeral of Rush Limbaugh. Rush Limbaugh was a man who never held anything back. He let you know what was going on with the left side of the aisle. He was a person that would tell you the truth about what is going on with this nation, a nation that loved him and hated him, a nation that started to heal itself from a really tough year with a virus that hit this nation early in the year 2020. Protests over a wrongful killing of a man, riots over what people were saying and doing. And now this nation is going back to the days of when taxes were high, gas prices were up, and the government wanted to know if you had health insurance. Health insurance, people, come on, really? These things can be stopped if we all just stop blaming each other and start putting people in positions that can make the right decisions for us and listen to us. Most of all, listen. because if we don't put the right people in there, there's no need. Okay, and this is the truth. I know that I know that things like this are going to happen, but let's go back to the recall. I was just reading my script, and that's why it was going off faster. I forgot to stop it. But going back to the recall of Gavin Newsom, a person that first said that he was going to stop certain things and do other things, and then turned around and like turned its back against the people. If you think about it, okay, I'm going to take the high-speed rail. He said it was a stupid idea and that he was going to stop it and make sure that it wouldn't be funded anymore. What did he do? He puts more money into it. He said that he was going to stop the canal from Northern California to Southern California, from having 2 down to 1. What does he do? What does he do? He lets it keep on going. This is not okay, people. Okay, this is why there's a recall. The other thing, homelessness is on high. We have more homelessness than anything else. There are people that would like to work, but they can't work because of the lockdowns as well. There are still some cities in this state that are still under major lockdown. LA is one of them. Businesses are leaving. Businesses that fuel the economy for the state of California are leaving. Some of the big companies are leaving. Oracle's left. SpaceX has left. There's 2 other major companies and major businessmen that have left because, one, of the high taxes of California. Taxes are high here. Trust me, it's not fun. I know that we all have to make a living, but come on, state legislators. Let's stop doing this and let's do the right thing. Let's lower the taxes. Let's get people to come back. Let's get businesses to come back. If we don't, this state's going to go broke more and more every single year. We're not going to have anything for anything. Now let's go back to the second thing, Rush Limbaugh. Rush Limbaugh, did you know he actually lived here in California? He actually lived in Rio Linda. He decided to move out to the east because he got sick of the politics. He got sick of the taxes. And it's stuff like that. He took his business and left. He passed away just last week, I believe, from lung cancer. He received the highest civilian type presidential award that was awarded to him last year by President Donald J. Trump. And even though the people that Trump invited to his last State of the Union, everybody on the right side of the aisle, all the Republicans, praised him, thanked them. While in the background, you have the Speaker of the House tearing up the State of the Union on national television, disrespecting not just the people that were there by invitation, but also the President of the United States, and then turning around and saying that all of his accomplishments were a lie. He did more things that everyone was saying that needed to be done in 4 years that wasn't even accomplished. And that's what I don't get. Why punish somebody with not one, but two impeachments and think that it's okay? To my point of view, and this is just me, you can say whatever you want. But to me, the people that need to be impeached, and I'm going to start from the highest down to as far down as I can. The first one, President Joe Biden. He shouldn't even be president. To me, he should be behind bars. Second, and this is a person that hates cops, doesn't like jobs as well, and then let alone on top of it all, doesn't like anybody, and that's Kamala Harris. She literally started bailing out criminals that caused riots, that caused vandalism, that stole items from stores, that caused store owners' insurance to go up. That's not cool. That's not okay, and it's wrong. Next, the Speaker of the House, Nancy Pelosi. She should be removed from office as well, from everything that she's done. She hasn't helped the city of San Francisco. She's done her own thing. She doesn't wear a mask when she was getting her hair done at a closed hair salon. And these people think it's okay. Next, Representative Nadler from New York. He should be removed. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez should be removed. Plus also all the members of the squad. Those who think that it's okay to, one, cuss at a rally in front of children, let alone stating that we're going to remove this person from office with foul language mixed in, is not okay. That's grounds for termination. Another person that needs to be removed, Maxine Waters, who promoted violence to everyone of the cabinet of President Trump's cabinet, or anybody who that didn't share their views. Not okay as well. Come on. If you're gonna state that, promote violence, and then say that to other people that they're not allowed to do that, that's a double standard. Come on, let's think here, people. We got to think of things that will be more productive to help not just your family, but all the families of the United States. Don't promote violence. Promote love. Promote peace. Donald J. Trump, under his leadership, we hadn't started one single war. I bet you by the end of this year that we're gonna be in a war, and it's not going to be on with another nation. It's going to be on ourselves, and it's all going to be. Everyone's going to start asking, why are we fighting against ourselves? Why are we doing this? And all I can say is, it's our own fault. We decided to elect people that didn't want to do the job. They just want to whine and cry. Impeach people for not sharing their views. Because, Lord, forgive me, they think that they're right and we're wrong. I'm going to try to stay as neutral, or I'm going to rephrase that. I'm going to try to be as conservative as possible. I'm going to tell you what I think needs to happen, and I'm going to try to do my best. I'm going to try to live up to what Rush Limbaugh was doing for 33 years, to tell you how it is, and that's how I'm going to be. I hope that everything works well. Thank you for listening and watching, and have a good night. Thank you.